Well, Karen, it's the only remaining flying B-29 in the world. I was lucky enough to get to see the plane fly over, and for veterans and employees at Dynamic Aviation, this was truly a unique experience. Employees got a mid-morning break to take in a once-in-a-lifetime experience for many of them. Bridgewater happened to be in the B-29 bomber's path as it was moved from one air show to another.
And I think all the Dynamic Aviation employees were pleased to be out here on the flight line and watch it fly by. So it's a great day for everybody involved.
This plane was manufactured in the 1940s and used in World War II. Volunteers in the Commemorative Air Force Organization donate their time and money to keep it up.
It's very difficult to keep an old airplane like that flying, especially with the old technology. Like I say, no parts. So quite the challenge.
Stewart flew the B-29 successor, the B-52, while he was in the Air Force. It was really special for him to see this plane in the air.
It's great to see the lineage of what I flew in the Air Force going backwards into the World War II time frame, and to see that kind of airplane still maintained and still flying today. So yeah, it kind of tugs at your heartstrings a little bit to see the airplane flying.
Mike Foster, the head of security at Dynamic Aviation, flew helicopters in Vietnam.
Being military, combat experienced pilot, to see something like that flying. I know the men that flew those in World War II had a tremendous challenge to them, and a lot of them never came back to their families. And I'm very happy to be part of that exercise today, to see that airplane, probably for the last time here.
While this may be the last, it is definitely the first time such a legendary plane has flown over Bridgewater.
That is so rare to even get that airplane in the air, as you can imagine, an airplane that's 75 or 80 years old.
Now, Karen, it was so loud. It was a really cool experience.
I can imagine.
I can only imagine a whole fleet of them flying over would, oh my gosh, it would just be such an amazing experience.
So now, Amelia, what is the history behind this?
Actually, this plane is called the Super Fortress, and it was a very advanced plane for its time. They built it in the 40s for World War II, and it's best known for its missions in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and it actually ended World War II. And then they used it through the Korean conflict and finally retired it in the 60s. Now there's only 25 of these planes remaining in the world, and only this one can fly.
And it flew in the valley. How about that? All right. Thanks, Amelia.
Sure.